Thank you. Thank you for this question. My biggest mistake was, I can't really answer this question without shading the person. I don't like throwing shades, but there's this guy. Number one, now I hate love, I hate romance, so thank God the movie has action and comedy and music, because I'm not I was with this guy who never really believed I loved him. I don't even understand how that works. How can you put everything on hold for someone and give your all to make someone happy, and all they think is you're too good for me? How can you drop everything for someone and all they believe is you're too good for me? This must be a dream, this must be a lie. I mean, at the beginning it's really cute when he tells you I don't deserve you. You're like, oh my God. But along the line, everything you do is like a competition, like the worst mistake I made was being with someone I was better than mentally, intellectually, financially. That was everything, because I don't know whether to call it inferiority complex or low self-esteem. I couldn't talk to people without, I'm not even going to go to stories now, but he just felt threatened all the time, and there was this hunger for control always. Like, nigga, chill. I belong to you. Well, I supposedly belong to you, so I'm not competing. Anything I have is yours. I'm not trying to outshine you in life. You don't have to punch my face to make sure I don't talk back at you, or to make sure your word is Lord. Anyway, blah. So the biggest mistake I made was dating someone that I was better than. I was in a super abusive relationship, and anything that you can think of happened. I've been tied up like a thief. Okay, I don't want to go into all this, but I've seen a lot in my life, and I thank God for comedy. I'm still alive. I'm not mad on the streets, and at this point in my life, when I see things happening, people's marriages, people's what, I'm like, okay, nothing can faze me anymore. Nothing can shake me, because I've seen the worst of the worst of the worst of life. But thank God we don't look like what we've been through. By the way, congratulations to me. My legal divorce papers came, was it yesterday? Sometime this week. I'm free. So, and if I don't tell you, you'll never know. It wasn't just a relationship, it was a marriage, which is kind of worse. Ta-da! That was my worst mistake in life. People always say, when you say, what do you mean a man you're better than? How can you say you're better than the person and all of that? Well, people say marry for love, don't marry for money. It's always best when you guys are humble together and you grow your empire together. I didn't have time for that bull, because, well, I tried to do that. I tried to marry for love, we'll grow together and all of that, but it didn't just work. So sometimes when you see a woman trying to find someone who is more established than she is, it's not because she's a gold digger. It's just men are egocentric. If you're better than a man, there's some very confident ones that even if the woman is one paying for everything, they're still okay. But most men, they can't even handle it. They can't, even if the woman is loyal and everything, they still can't. They will still act out and behave all, only very few of them can cope. So to avoid all those hardships and the man lashing out on you because he's frustrated, look, if you marry someone who is not adding to your life, I'm talking about both sides now, especially from the man to the woman. If your husband, your king, your lord cannot mentor you, cannot put anything in your life, cannot impact in your life, then what is this marriage all about? What are you doing? As in, what kind of choice did you make? What is love going to do for you? Is love going to impact in your life? Is love going to mentor you? Is love going to teach you? Nobody can give what they don't have. So if you marry an empty man, I beg, don't ever tell anybody marry for love. Just blah, 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 blah. As long as he has dreams. There's some people with dreams that are still lazy and empty, and they have the dreams and they're just using the dreams to look for wife. Well, the thing about this love thing, it just happens on you. It will just happen, bam, and your head will just scatter. So all this one that I've been making out since, but I don't know. Now I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. I'm not going to be marrying for love next time. I'm going to be marrying for purpose. I'm going to be marrying for the future. And then at the end of the day, when you even look at the Bible, God did not create Eve for love. He did not put the two of them together for love. It's a symbiosis thing. One will give company to the other, and the other gives help to the other. They grow each other. They actually invest in each other's lives. So if someone comes with a higher mindset than I am, someone more intelligent than I am, of course, to find that kind of person will be very difficult because I'm very, very intelligent. Thank you. Yes, I'm proud. Come and beat me. So yeah, if he's more intelligent than I am, please, he has to be richer than I am, I beg. I'm tired of and and then he has to have vision. He has to have a goal, like where he has to see himself somewhere in 5 years. He has to see me too in 5 years. He has to know my dreams. He has to have a dream of his own, and then be what they call this word now, hardworking. Not just have a dream and just be lazy and wait for me to do everything for you. No, we do stuff for each other. I played the role of Priya, the direct opposite of Ella, who strived for what she believed in, for her dreams and her goals. Meanwhile, Priya is the lazy one who doesn't want problem, can't even be bothered about the state of her life, just wants to remain as it is, as life is, which is really, really terrible behavior in life. We shouldn't always just be laid back and say, oh, I don't want problem. The funny thing is, people who always do, I don't want problem, they're always the ones that get the problem. So when you see the movie, you see how my character ended up. You see the results of being super laid back, lackadaisical about life things. How you end up if you don't push for your dreams. I'm personally not that kind of person, so that role was a challenging role. Having to be a timid person, having to be laid back, just very lazy. It's so not like me. I had to learn to be a couch potato. I had to learn to just be in one place forever, which is so not me. But that's the beauty of acting. You get to be anything and anyone at any time and be perfect. Judith Aldo produced this movie, and one thing that stood out was her level of organization. I don't even know if we had a PM. I think Judith might have even been the PM as well. She planned everything. The execution was on point. The time she tells you to get on set, and this is when what we're going to do, when it's going to happen, actually happens like that. And that really is something you don't see in so many places, you know. And her dedication to the work, wow. You know, when the producer is coming like maybe 1 or 2 hours before the call time, who are you to be late, please? So her level of organization was something that just totally blew me away, because it's my first time working with Judith, so I just experienced this, you know, firsthand. And the director, Tokwe Alake, wonderful director. Very, like, he turned the script upside down, you know, put in some creativity, added some salt and pepper, made the film sweet, you know. And another lovely thing about the director, Tokwe Alake, is he listens. He welcomes ideas. Okay, he thinks about it. Okay, well, or no, maybe we should just, you know, he's very warm, he's very approachable and professional. This movie is action, it's drama, it's comedy. Like, when you see me, you know, of course there's comedy, and there's Gregory Ojefua, Tomiwa Sage. Those people, they are not just okay. So there's comedy, there's music, there's love for the people that want to love. So it's everything mixed, and it's a correct film. It will just make your heart racing. It will make you think. It will make you call people when you come out of the cinema. It's not a movie you want to miss. Stormy Hearts comes out in cinemas June 2nd. That's next week Friday. So just plan for it. Don't miss it. Okay, so my name is Etinosa Idemudia, and you're watching Broadway TV. Keep watching.